Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be taking a look at some players in SHL that I think you should keep an eye on during this coming season. I'll be taking a look at both undrafted players that will be drafted in the 2020 draft and players that have already been drafted in the past 2 seasons. I'll be coming back to this list during the season to take a look at how well they're doing, and if they're draft eligible, I'll be taking a look at what their current draft projection is at that point during the season. Now keep in mind there are lots of other players as well that I won't be mentioning, but these are the players I think will be the most talked about during this coming season. Lucas Raymond, right wing, Höglander. Early rankings have him as high as 2nd overall behind the given number 1, Alexis Lafreniere. He broke the record for the most points scored in a season for an under 17 player in the U20 Super Elite League in Sweden, scoring 48 points in 37 games. He also got a taste of the SHL, playing 10 games, scoring 2 goals. He's got it all: the speed, the playmaking, the shot, the hands and the IQ. He's pretty much complete. And as we saw in the Under 18 World Championships, he's a clutch player, where he scored a hat-trick in the gold medal game to win Sweden the game in overtime. He'll most likely get a lot of playtime in the SHL this coming season. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays the full season, so if you get the chance to watch Höglander play, I highly suggest watching this guy because he is a monster. Alexander Holtz, right wing and left wing, Gildner. He's ranked between 5th and 10th right now depending on who you ask, and if Raymond is more of a playmaking winger, then Holtz is a pure shooter. He's got good hands and good playmaking abilities, but shooting the puck and scoring goals is what his game is all about. Holtz put up 47 points in 38 games in the Super Elite League, and out of those 47 points, 30 of them were goals. And just like Raymond, Holtz got to play in the SHL. He only played 3 games and didn't get a point, but this season he'll most likely get a lot of playtime. Just like Raymond, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays the full season. So if you get the chance to watch Holtz, then definitely do it, because he's also really good. Noel Gildner, left wing and right wing, Luleå. Just like Alexander Holtz, Noel Gildner is all about shooting. 46 points in 31 games in the Super Elite League, with 27 of those points being goals, is very impressive. He also got to play a decent amount in the SHL where he put up 5 points in 15 games. While not being the best playmaker or skater, Gildner makes up for that with his exceptional IQ and positional play, always putting himself in good positions to score with that amazing shot. Just like Holtz and Raymond, Gildner will get a lot of time in the SHL, and hopefully we'll be able to see all 3 of them in the World Junior Championship in the Czech Republic. Dominic Poke, left wing, right wing from Rögle. Drafted 25th overall by the St. Louis Blues in 2018. This German winger didn't get too much playtime last season, but he still put up relatively impressive numbers for Växjö. Ahead of this coming season, Poke has switched teams and will now represent Rögle. He has a very raw talent, but what he excels at is his stick handling, and he's got a good shot as well. Hopefully he'll be able to nurture that talent this season, and if he gets to play with the next player on my list, he can be very good. Nils Höglander, left wing, Rögle. Just like I mentioned, Nils Höglander is a player who Poke gets to play with in Rögle. I talked about him in my Future at Vancouver Canucks episode, but what makes Höglander one of the most entertaining players to watch in SHL is his stick handling and skating. It's just incredible. He's not the biggest of players, but that doesn't stop him from having good physical play, especially around the boards where his stick handling really excels and helps him create plays. Given the skills that he's got, a lot of people are surprised to see Höglander drop relatively low in the draft at 40th overall, but I'm sure Canucks fans aren't complaining. Samuel Fagemo, left wing, right wing, Frölunda. The last player on my list, Fagemo was actually draft eligible for the 2018 draft, but he wasn't drafted at all. Instead, he worked even harder to impress the scouts and was rewarded with being drafted 50th overall by the Los Angeles Kings. He's a good skater and has a good edge work, but is mainly a shooter. He's got a really powerful wrister and a slapper in his arsenal, and he wants to use it in every game. However, his willingness to shoot can sometimes get the better of him, as it seems like he forgets he's got teammates to pass to. He's an effective player though, and I think the Kings should be very happy with their pick. So, that concludes my list. There are obviously other good players in the SHL too that I didn't mention, but the list would be too long and I think these will be the best ones. I hope you enjoyed the video and tell me what you thought about the list in the comments below. Also, tell me if you're going to watch any of these players in this season. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.